First day in court. Same streets behind me. Different seat inside the room.
MoneyMind Productions.
MoneyMind Productions.
Yeah, suit hanging clean from the hook in the back. Coffee by the console, legal files on my lap. Parked by the courthouse before morning turned blue. Nodding my tie in the rearview. My father gave me that tie when I finished my degree. Said where when the world needs to hear what you see. Spent half of my childhood working double shift nights so I could learn the language, used to argue for rights. I grew at court dates, got discussed over dinner. With one missed check, made a good man look guilty. Watched mothers hold folders with confusion in their eyes, while somebody in a suit decided pieces of their lives. Now my name on the door, had attorney below, but the nerves in my stomach didn't care what I knew. I looked at my reflection, took one steady breath, then walked toward the building with the block on my chest. I came from the side, they discussed but never knew. Now I speak inside the room. Tie knotted in a rear, tie knotted in a rear view. Hands steady on the wheel, I carried every voice they overlooked into a room where words get real. Tie knotted in a rear view. Morning breaking through the blue. I wasn't leaving where I came from, I was bringing it with me too. First case was a father with a warehouse badge. Missed support after surgery, put his life in the trap. Nobody asked why, they just measured the debt. I brought medical records in this supervisor's statement. Opposing side spoke like the struggle was a choice. I stood up calm and put the facts behind his voice. Said he didn't stop caring, he was learning to walk. Punishment without context doesn't settle what was lost. Judge read every page, then adjusted the plan. Gave him time to recover and provide like a man. His daughter ran toward him when the hearing was through. He couldn't find a word, so he just nodded, thank you. I walked to the hallway with my knees finally shook, cause law in the classroom never felt like that look. That wasn't winning the case for a headline of view. That was somebody's life and the work I could do. Tie knotted in a rear view. Hands steady on the wheel, I carried every voice they overlooked into a room where words get real. Tie knotted in a rear view. Morning breaking through the blue. I wasn't leaving where I came from, I was bringing it with me too. Every book became a doorway, every sacrifice a key. Every night my father works, put another step in me. Yeah, you can rise beyond your corner without acting like you knew. Success means reaching backward when somebody reaches too. Yeah, years went by, built the practice near home. Hired young people from the blocks I had known. Free clinic Thursdays, workshops at schools, teaching teenagers rights without teaching them fear. One afternoon, a kid came dressed for a debate. Said he watched me in court and wanted that fate. Asked what being a lawyer really meant in the end. I said, knowing all the rules and using them for men and women who get buried beneath paperwork stacks. Never change the truth, but make the system face facts. Your voice can be power if your purpose stays clean. Just don't chase the title and forget what it means. Next morning I parked where the sunrise came through. Open one fresh file, review what I knew. Straighten my collar like my father taught me to. Then knotted that tie in a rear view. Hands steady on the wheel, carry every voice they overlooked into a room where words get real. Tie knotted in a rear view. Sun shining through the blue. I never left behind my people, I brought the door back with me too.
Don't just make it out,
Don't just make it out,
learn the room.
then hold the door.
MoneyMind Productions.
Built on loyalty,
Driven by ambition.